Here getting the frame done. Spraying some my secret little concoction on it. Nice and safe on the aluminum. This is just the first stage of getting the dirt off. Then we're going to go get the grease off. That's a little harder to get off. A couple different things I use for that. I'm not going to tell you my secrets, obviously. Why would I do such a fucking thing? Give it a little scrubby dubby. Get all the the loose dirt off. Got some other parts out here. It's pretty hot out today. Get some of this loose stuff off, and then we'll come back and hit it hard with the get the tough baked down stuff off. We'll show you how we do that. Got the first stage of the cleaning done. Did some brush scrubbing. Get all the loose stuff off. Now we'll move on to more of the degreasing, getting all the hard baked down stuff off. Don't know if I'll get to the Scotch-Briting today. My leg's a little sore, so I gotta take some breaks in between. Just did the swing arms over there drying. Gonna clean the air box, gonna clean the shock up a little bit. Shock, basically I just gotta get some grease off, some baked down chain lube basically. And that stuff I like to do more inside. We made this on the bench. Sounds horrible, but yeah, we'll do some degreasing now, and then it's a little cleaner. It's not looking that nice. Once I do the Scotch-Briting, you got a little bit of pitting here. This from that's from having the frame guards on. A little dirt got in between them, and just from it rubbing on the frame and everything, got a little pitted. But the Scotch-Brite, we'll take that off. If not, we'll use a real fine sandpaper just to get it back to the clean aluminum look. And we'll see where we're at in a little while. See how much I'm gonna get done today. Got this gimpy ass leg, so see what happens. So upon further looking, it's actually pretty cool. Honda actually made it so you can basically disassemble the airbox a little bit. You got a couple screws there, and you could tell you got all that crap down in there. So disassembling will make it a little easier to get some of that out. That just gets caked in there from the season of using air filter oil and everything in there, and dripping down in there, whatever, everything. Got a bunch of Holiday Mountain sand in there. Shout out to Holiday Mountain. It's a good facility. And we're gonna go ahead. I already pulled the sensor out. Just to eliminate, electronics. There's no reason to have that in there while you're washing it if you can just take it out. It's just a little O-ring that sits in there. Just make sure your O-ring is in good shape before you go putting it back in. If it's not, just replace it. And we're going to go ahead and disassemble this thing and really give it a good cleaning. So we got to pull it apart. Now that you pull it apart, you can really see all the crap that's in there. A lot of stuff, mostly sand, a lot of Holiday Mountain sand. Just from it being so fine and loose, it works its way up into everywhere. Really is no seal or anything. It's kind of just little recessed little spot right here that clicks into here. Probably wouldn't hurt maybe to even put some kind of sealer in there just to get a little extra water seal in there, just to prevent some water from splashing up in there. Now in this case, I'm not putting this right back together. It's going to be a while, got the whole winter ahead of me. So, but if you're doing this in a 1 day's project to put it back together, to basically put your bike back together the same day or next day, you need to make sure you blow your airbox out, get all the water out. There's a lot of water in there. You do not want to suck up any water into the motor, obviously. Just go be thorough, clean it good. I've had pretty good success, and I think I've had one mechanical in my whole time racing, and you know, it was kind of something I couldn't help. It was a wire harness. You know, I'm very thorough. I like to do it right, so just take your time and do it the right way. A lot of crap in there, a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be in there that you can get out, and just gets built in there over time. So we're going to clean this bad boy up, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Alright, so now you can see we're done scrubbing. You can see how much better it is. Look at a bunch of nothing in there. Remember, that was all caked up. Now she's nice and clean. Now, like I said, if you're going to put this right back together, you got to blow it out. I'm going to blow it out anyway. Use some compressed air. Get it real good. You can't. There's a lot of standing water in there. So blow it out real good till there's nothing, no water at all. But it's a lot cleaner. You're going to pull this hose out. You know, you can always pull those clamps off, clean that hose out. That's kind of just like a drain slash catcher. You know, there's a hole right there for it. And she's looking a lot better. We're going to move on to the frame. Get the frame degreased. I'm probably not going to get to the Scotch-Brite today. Some other stuff I got to take care of. So, but it's the little things that keep the bike nice, keep her in good operating form. I mean, big difference in how it looks, obviously. No dirt, nothing. Happy with it. So we just did some degreasing. Obviously the frame isn't Scotch-Brite or anything, so it still does look crappy. A lot cleaner though. There's no loose dirt, no loose grease. Bunch of scrubbing and some degreaser. So make sure you use a degreaser that's safe on aluminum. I found Purple Power, it kind of gives it that white calcium buildup at the end, so I try to stay away from that. You know, a couple other things. There we go. There's a lot cleaner in there. You know, in between, back there and everything. There's still some, you know, stuff in there, but that stuff that's not going to come out unless you Scotch-Brite it, and maybe wire wheel, a really fine, long bristled wire wheel, so you don't score anything. You don't want to do no scoring. It's only aluminum, so it's looking a lot better though. Probably all I'll do today. My leg is getting a little sore standing. Take a little break and sit down for a while. There it is. It's a lot better. Go over what I used today. All I used was a couple brushes, little concoction I mix up. It's a nice cleaner and has some degreasing capabilities. All the other parts over there, they're just drying in the sun. That air box came out real good compared to what it was. Now I'm going to probably bring everything inside and blow it off with the air hose, get all the water out of the bearings and everything. And that's it for today. Come back and I'll show you what we'll do next. Figured I'd go over this real quick. A lot of people, when they take their bikes apart, they either tend to just take all the bolts and everything out and put it in a big pile, or put them back on the bike, which is a good idea, but you know, sometimes, you know, when you're done, you always find that one bolt on the floor and you usually don't know where it goes. So I found that I take these containers, probably get them $1 at the dollar store or something like that. You split it off into sections. So what I do is I'll take like your left shroud, all your left shroud bolts, put them in one section, and so on. Take Just basically put every part that you take off the bike, all the bolts from that part you put in one section. I'm at the point where I recognize all the bolts and where they go and everything, but I just do this to keep it neat. You got your axles. All this has got to be cleaned up. It just makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier to know where stuff went. Basically break it down into sections of the bike. So it's the way I do it. It's a pretty good idea. I've been doing it for a while now. Keeps everything nice and neat. Keeps all the bolts off the ground. It keeps everything off the workbench, and so you don't lose it. You can close them, lock them. So I figured I'd show you that. It's a good idea.